Good day, everyone. We all know that one friend who speaks excellent English but cannot speak the language of his or her own people. When asked why, the answer is often, I speak English at home. I sometimes find myself speaking English to my friend although we are both Malays. And this makes me wonder, are we valuing other cultures more than our own? At first, this may not seem like a serious issue. After all, learning new languages and being exposed to different cultures can be beneficial. However, problems arise when we become so focused on global culture that we begin to forget our own. This topic is relevant to all of us since one day many of us will have families of our own. We will then decide what language we want to speak to our children, what traditions to celebrate, and what values to teach them. The choices we make will shape what future generations know about their culture. I have read several journal articles about cultural loss caused by globalization, and I found that many people around the world are facing the same challenge. Therefore, my message today is simple. Although globalization brings many benefits, we must actively protect our culture because losing it means losing part of our identity. Today, I, Nura Afiqah, will explain about cultural homogenization, then discuss how community involvement can help solve this problem, and finally highlight the benefits of community involvement. To begin with, let us look at cultural homogenization. What is it? Cultural homogenization happens when different cultures become more similar to one dominant culture. This process is mainly influenced by mass media, the internet, and social media. A recent study by Lucky found that communication between different cultures allows outside influences to shape local cultures. Today, many people watch Hollywood movies, listen to Western music, wear global fashion brands such as Nike, and eat at fast food chains like McDonald's. These trends can be seen almost everywhere, regardless of country or background. While there is nothing wrong with enjoying global culture, problems arise when local traditions begin to disappear. Research by Akbar and Yi shows that this trend threatens local arts, festivals, languages, and traditional foods. Think about it for a moment. What would happen if future generations could no longer speak their native language, perform traditional dances, or understand the customs that their grandparents practiced? Once a language, tradition, or cultural practice disappears, future generations may never have the chance to experience it again. Young people are especially affected. In a recent study, Casiarno and Aprianto found that many young people are more interested in global culture than their own cultural heritage. For example, some may know the latest international songs and trends but know very little about their traditional music, local history, or cultural practices. As a result, they may gradually lose their sense of identity and connection to their community. Amy's research suggests that when people no longer understand their roots, they may feel less connected to their traditions and values that make their culture unique. Now that we understand the problem, the next question is, what can we do to ensure that our culture thrives in this globalized world? One important solution is community involvement. Although governments can support cultural preservation through policies and education, communities themselves play a very important role because they are the ones who practice and pass down traditions. A good example comes from Indonesia. Casiarno and Aprianto describe how community have used social media campaigns such as #Bangga Berbahasa Daerah to encourage young people to use local languages. Traditional dance challenges on TikTok have also attracted youth to learn more about their cultural heritage. These examples show that social media does not have to be the enemy of culture. In fact, it can become a very powerful tool for preserving or promoting local traditions when used effectively. Furthermore, a survey conducted by Hiswara and his colleagues found that more than 80% of respondents believed society plays an important role in preserving culture. This shows that many people recognize the value of community efforts. Let us now consider the benefits of involving communities in cultural preservation efforts. First, community participation helps ensure authenticity. When local people are actively involved in preserving their heritage, cultural practices are represented more accurately and respectfully. This reduces the risk of cultural distortion or misrepresentation. Second, community involvement increases the sustainability of preservation efforts. Usmaidi and his colleagues found that people who participate in cultural projects often develop a stronger sense of ownership and pride. As a result, they are more motivated to maintain and continue these initiatives over time. Most importantly, community involvement strengthens cultural identity. Individuals who actively engage with their heritage gain a deeper understanding of who they are and where they come from. In a rapidly globalizing world, this sense of identity provides stability, confidence, and a sense of belonging. In conclusion, cultural loss caused by globalization is a growing issue that deserves our attention. Today, we learned that cultural homogenization threatens local traditions, languages, and identities. We also saw that community involvement is an effective way to preserve culture. Finally, we learned that community participation not only protects cultural heritage, but also strengthens communities through social cohesion and a stronger sense of identity. Before I end, I would like each of you to think of one thing you want to learn from your culture. Perhaps a traditional dish, a local language, a cultural performance, or a traditional skill. Then, take the first step. Learn it, practice it, and share it with others. Small actions may seem insignificant, but when many people do it, they can make a big difference. Remember, culture does not disappear overnight. It disappears when people stop practicing it, stop valuing it, and stop passing it on. Globalization may connect the world, but our culture gives us our identity. Let us embrace the future without forgetting where we come from. Thank you.